Hello, 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 and welcome to Bannerlord. I'll back out here for a second just so you can see the main screen. Bannerlord, Mountain Blade Bannerlord. Feel like this is a game that I lost track of. Like, I've been waiting for it for so long. And, you know, it was delayed a couple of times, I'm pretty sure, and now it's in early access, and you can finally buy it. In fact, I think that the opening week or two, it's 10% off. And I was gonna wait a little bit longer, I think. And then I was like, I'm gonna buy this game. I might also buy it on the opening sale and have a chance at it. So here we've got some dude. I always love just kind of messing around with the random. Randomize all. What do we... Oh my god. This guy looks pretty ratty. Sure, and what are the voices?
Fall back! Circle formation! Die! Line up! Ha ha! Form a line!
It's like a pirate.
Form a ring! Move back! Circle facing outward! Make a line!
I like this one because I haven't said it out loud yet, but I think I want to play as like a merchant kind of thing. Like just, you know, a really casual run at change clothing. I guess I can't really wow, look at there's actually physics and it like bounces around and stuff. Look at that. Yeah, I just want to mess around with like getting a lot of money early on by trading and following leads and stuff. You know what? This is all good stuff. I don't need to do the super in-depth face stuff. And just really, you know, ooh, it even tells you, like before you had to guess at what it was giving you and stuff. So, warriors like urban merchants. Look at us, that's our family. What's this? 10 skills, 1 focus point in trade and charm. I like it. Very good. My childhood. Leadership? Sorry, what's this? Leadership. My brawn. Vigor. Vigor is going to be important. I'm also going to like endurance because horse combat is just so powerful. Attention to detail. Athletics. One-handed. Aptitude for numbers. You know what? I kind of want to just lean into engineering, though. Is like that's a late game skill for sure. Like building cities and sieging camps. My way with people. Charm. Skill with horses. Horse, and then also you know what? No, let's. You know what? And the funny thing about engineering is that's actually my background, so why not? I guess maybe we go all in on the trade. Growing up, spent, you know, what's this? At town watching the guards. Crossbows? Cool. Tactics. Alley gangs. Rogue. One-handed. You can really buy into the one-handed side. Endurance. On a building site. Smithing. Oh, I really want to do a smithing run as well. In the markets. Ugh, we got to do in the markets, right? Like, I didn't want to min-max too hard, but now I'm like, you know what? Like, straight up, we grew up in the merchant nation. My families were urban merchants. I grew up, had a good aptitude for numbers, got it from my daddy, got it from my mom. My mom's always been smarter than my dad. And then, you know, now I'm in the market working with the canniversaries of my adolescence because, you know, parents weren't going to pay my way. They're running their own shop. They say, go out and make your own fortune. You're a smart guy. And sure enough, I was. My youth. God with the goddesses. Bows are fun. More engineering would be interesting. Rode with the scouts. Riding and bow. Trained with the infantry. Polearm. One-handed. And join the skirmishes. Road with the scouts. I think we need a little bit of horseback. This is what we're talking about. None of them are merchant related. I never wanted to be like the garrisons might be a little bit more in the likely. Like, I always spent my time out doing whatever. But I feel like Road with the Scouts makes sense in the sense of like I've always been like my mom and pop were at home working the shops. I was always more interested in the caravans and the moving from place to place, and getting out on the horseback and exploring really helped me like push those boundaries, and that's what I was really into. Ooh, led a caravan, in fact. And before, I defeat an enemy in battle? Don't think so. Did I lead a caravan? Tactics and leadership. This is pretty weak. Invested money in a workshop. Well, I just talked the opposite game about the whole caravan thing. But, like, look at that. We'd even get into this one. Survived a siege is interesting. When you get drafted, called to defend the walls. Famous escapade. Rogue. Wow. And treated people well. Steward. No. We wanted to do more caravanning, but we were not ready as a young adult to go out and forth. So we invested our money in a workshop at home. Honestly, we invested in the family business. We made money and said, Dad, you want a little capital injection to expand the workshop? And good stuff. 1 to calculating. Renown. We're a very intelligent social person, not very powerful, strong. We don't have the greatest dexterity. We have a little bit of endurance. We're going to need a little bit more. And then my background. Like many families, your life was upended by the war. Oh no. Eventually you sold off your property, set off with your father, mother, and brother to a new town you heard was safer, but it did not make it. Along the way at an inn, attacked by raiders, my parents were slain. Youngest siblings were seized, and your brother survived because the fast horse. Let's look, though. I want to see them all. Subdued a raider. We're strong and we fought. Look at that's Broseph back here. Drove him off with arrows. We do have a pointed arrows. Well, we could do it. Rode off in a fast horse. Tricked the raiders. A little bit of cunning. Organized the travelers to break out. No. We rode off in a fast horse. I do like the idea of doing charm and motivating people, but no. We have a little bit of scouting knowledge because we rode with the scouts. We knew how to ride a horse. We knew how to get the hell out of there. We got the hell out of Dodge. Enter your name. Radan. I kind of like that, actually. So caravans are 30% cheaper to build and less trade penalty. Urban merchants. Oh, wow. There's so much customization. I know it only manifests in a couple ways, but it feels good. I feel like I didn't actually have a character in mind of who I was. And just through building this character through these decisions, I have an actual narrative of how Radan grew up, and did stuff. We're gonna play on realistic. Enable death. Nah. Auto allocation of perks for members of your clan. No, we're not gonna. I think you can turn that on as you go. I think that's like as your companions and stuff level up. You can choose one's gonna be like this one. I'm gonna focus on being a doctor, or this one's gonna be a this, or this one's gonna be a that. And you know what? That's gonna do for this very first episode. This is gonna be like maybe a character creation episode or something like that, where we really fleshed out the creation of our Radan merchant. And I'm pretty excited now. I was planning on taking this as a pretty chill thing, but now that we're in the game, the juices are flowing. Let's go. All right. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in episode 1 coming up next.